Hi, this is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio. Welcome to Wonder Wednesday. I am excited to have you here. It is a gorgeous day. I've got it, sweetie. It is a gorgeous day outside, and I love gorgeous days. So we played pickleball this morning, a friend and I, and Dave and I are going to go play in a few minutes, or I don't know, half hour or so when we're done. So it's fun. Let me know in the chat if you play pickleball because it is very fun. All right, I want to show you tonight how to not cause frustration. Watch and see. All right, so we have I have my stamp set here, Sending Smiles. Oopsie. I have my stamp set here, Sending Smiles. Oopsie. Here it is. It's a beautiful stamp set. In fact, it's the one in our card kit club this month. And it has these wonderful sending dies. Let me show you the sending dies. So, because you can have sending smiles, and bring that back, smiles across the miles, sending all the good luck, sunshine, love and big hugs, birthday wishes, note of thanks, hello, comfort and strength, all sorts of things. Okay? All right. So let's run our sending just on basic white through our mini boss. Whoosh, there it is. And then let's run it through on Sweet Sorbet. Sweet Sorbet, here it is. I'm gonna run it through. Okay, here it is. Now I want to attach this to here, okay? This is the part you're not gonna wanna do because it causes great frustration. Okay, so I'm gonna use glue. This is the not to do. And I'm gonna put glue on my, oh my goodness, it's like getting all over. Oh my, it's all over the place.
Gluey mess.
Ugh, a gluey mess. And then when I stick it on, oh my, how am I going to get that on there? The glue's showing through. No. Stop that train. We're going to set that aside and not going to do it that way because we have something called adhesive sheets. And these are fantastic. So I'm going to show you them so that you don't get frustrated with that. There's 12 sheets in a pack, and Dave will put it in the chat for us. The number's right there if you want it. And they have these little creases, 3 of them, so I can get the adhesive off. Okay, and both sides have adhesive. All right, so we're going to use oops, I still need a piece of, no, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay, just thinking out loud, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm going to I want this to be my sending. Okay, so I'm not going to do all that glue. I want this to be the sending. So I am going to put adhesive on this. I have to think for a second, and that's correct what I want to do. So I'm just going to peel this up a little bit and stick this on like that. And I'm going to just trim it off because I really don't want to use all of that. That's, I don't want to use the whole sheet. So I'm just going to use this little piece. That's about how much I need for my sending smiles. There we go. And now I'm going to run it through. Okay, so this side has adhesive, and guess what? This side has adhesive also. So let's put the sending through our mini boss. Put it in the middle, make a sandwich. There we go. Get it all on the color I'm using here is the Starry Sky. I love that color. It's so pretty. All right, let's run this through our mini boss. Can you be a mini boss? I kind of like Big Boss. I like that name better. All right, so here's what we end up with. And okay, so here it is. That is what we need so far. The other thing we're going to run through is I'm going to go ahead and we have dimensional sheets. So I am going to take a dimensional sheet and take one side off. I see that, but I'm going to use that. And take a piece of cardstock, basic weight, and I'm going to put the sending right here. And it's okay that some of it is off. It doesn't matter. Okay, so let's run this through. And already I can feel my blood pressure has gone back down. I'm not worried about getting glue everywhere. You have a funny look on your face, Dave, but I don't know why, and I know what I'm doing is okay. So,
Well, I was doing the other stuff. You already put it on the other one, right?
I already did the sending, the skinny one. This is the thicker
With adhesive
one.
sheets.
Yep,
Got
I
it.
did.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was just looking somewhere else,
You're
doing
welcome.
something else.
All right, there we go.
Hey, Laverne. Hey, Patty. Hey, everyone else who's in the house.
Let's go ahead. So this is the dimensional sheets, which sometimes I like to use just for quick and easy, but sometimes I like to use it because it's going to pop up my image once I get it off. I just took off the back. All right, there we go.
You're such a good actress. Diane thought the glue mishap was
real.
Real.
Yeah. No, it's not. But it could be. It has been in the past. I'm just going to put this back on here so I don't have sticky all over my fingers. Okay, so here is my sending with my dimensionals. And look what I'm going to take. Oh, yes, I have this little sending. And here's a little trick on this. When I can see that there's still some that would need to be poked out, right here, here, a couple of those. But first, I'm going to pull this off because often when you take it off, it takes off those pieces, so we don't have to worry about it. So I'm just going to try to grab a little piece of there it is. So a little piece here. I don't need this anymore, but a little piece there. And I'm going to pull this off. Look at that. See, it came right off. I'm going to be careful on the end and move my fingers along as I'm pulling it off. There we go. Look at that. The only one that didn't come off is that, and that is just the cards, or just the paper there. So, all right, now, instead of our gluey mess, I'm just going to start at one side and center my sending. The N is the easy one to pull, as you can see, but it's going to be okay because I am getting it on my background here, which has already got foam on it. And it's going to just look so pretty. No dimension. Oh, did I forget to take the thing off? No dimensionals needed. There we go. Look at that compared to, big mess. Okay, so I'm going to make a card to go with this because, yeah, that's what we do, right? And
did you mention the dots on the eye?
Oh, the dot on the eye. I did not. The dot on the eye is here, but it's so small. I usually use just a dot, which I will need you to get for me. Speaking of which. Okay, this is photopolymer. So I am going to use my mat, and I'm going to stamp using the leaf. And I'm going to do the leaf in Parakeet Party, which if you don't know, lime green is my favorite color. Granny apple or parakeet both fit the bill. So I'm going to stamp my flower on here, kind of like that. And then I want to put on some flowers. So I'm going to use my Starry Sky. Starry, starry night. I think that every time I pick this up. Fortunately, I don't sing it every time. And I'm going to use this little half flower like that. And then I'm going to use this bigger flower. Now I could die cut these out, but I'm just going to stamp directly on here. It would be fun to die cut them and pop it out, but I'm just going to pop them on there like that. Now, another one I made, this was sort of floating, and so all I did is I took my green Stampin' Right marker, and no, not Stampin' Right, my blend.
Stampin' Blends?
Stampin' Blends, yes, and I just drew a little line to connect it because it was sort of floating out there. All right, and then I'm going to use crushed curry to do my little dots inside here. Now, there's one that's a half, so I'm going to put that one right here, and it actually has it has a little line in it. Can you see that? How fun is that? And that's such detail on that. And then this is my oval.
Hey, Cheryl.
This one has little polka dots on it. Like, come on, look how cute that is. See, yeah, there they are, little polka dots. So very fun. Dave's touching the tools. He's touching my, what do you do? Please don't. Thank you. Okay, so then I am going to, The sending is, actually, I'm going to stick this on. Let's get rid of this. This is going to go on my adhesive here, not with glue, even though sometimes I like glue. I prefer to use Quick and Easy adhesive. There we go.
Stamp and seal.
Stamp and seal, that's right. Should be called Quick and Easy, but they didn't ask me. Again, hun, they don't ask me. The sending is going to go right here, but I want to put some words underneath. So I got to decide what words, and I was thinking of sending a note of thanks. Let's see if it'll fit, because this can go up a little higher. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to put this pretty close to the flower. Or maybe, where's my stamp set? We could just say hello. What do you think?
I like something shorter.
Shorter. How about just thanks? First,
Sure.
let's test this. Remember, we've done this before, and make sure that it's clean. Yes, it is. Now I'm going to take my Starry Sky, and I'm only going to ink up the thanks. Or you could ink it on a separate piece, cut it out, pop it up. But I'm just going to stamp the thanks. Make sure I got that T. Make sure I did not get the of. I think I'm okay. All right, so this is going to sit here like that. And this is going to go right about there. Nice. That will work just fine. Okay, now we are going to build our card. We are all done stamping. So we're going to go ahead and put, this is our designer series paper. So you could put a sheet all the way across. I'm kind of running out of it. So I wanted to put, I wanted to just take a little piece so that the edges, so it looks like it's going to look like it's all the way across, but it's really not. So, all right. And I do want this to be somewhat even. So I'm going to use my handy dandy, very efficient ruler here and put that right up to the edge. There we go. That's going to be very close to even. Okay, I'm ready to put this on. Look, see, it looks like it's all the way across, but kind of cheated there. Because like I said, I'm running out 3 times. I thought I've ordered it, and I don't think I have. I don't know why, but I am running low. All right, I'm going to put that a little bit lower because our sending is going up here. Okay, here we go. Our beautiful sending. Done, 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 and done. We're just going to stick that right there. Isn't that pretty? And then we'll put a little gem on. These aren't
The smallest blue.
The smallest one? Sure. So these gems are our solid faceted gems. So we'll put this one on there. That little, there we go. Perfect. Because you know what? I am not going to, I don't want to deal with that little thing. So, and I'm going to go ahead and put a couple more gems on, and just in a couple different spots here to make it look glittery, fun. I don't know.
Little bling.
Little bling. That's right. One right there. And I'm going to do one more little one. Let's pick up a little one. And maybe up here. Okay. So that is how you can use the adhesive sheets to save your sanity.
Patty really likes the color.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. So I want to show you one other one. Here is one in a different color scheme. This is the Sweet Sorbet with the Starry Sky. And I'm really curious if, oh, and I didn't put a thing on. I'll do it right now. If a dot. I'm really curious if you would put in the chat, which one do you prefer? Do you like the crushed curry or the Starry Sky? All right. I think Dave probably has an announcement for us.
Yep. One of the things we have coming up is our annual garage sale.
Oh, yeah.
Annual, except for a couple COVID years, but that's another story. It is July 7th. It's obviously here at the studio, actually out in the driveway in front of the studio. Mm-hmm. Great deals on stamps, dies, ribbons, designer series paper, more. Oh my goodness, we have been pulling things and there's so much. Now, I will tell you that the other thing that you can do, because you're faithful followers of the Stamper Studio, is you can actually drop off your stuff to be sold.
Oh.
Now, to do that, all you do is go ahead and price your items, put your initials on it, drop it off a couple days ahead, and then what we do is everything that sells, that becomes a credit for you to buy new stuff.
So it's like free.
Practically.
I mean, it's free because I'm trading in stuff I don't want for new stuff that I want. That's like free. That's awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So great opportunity. to sell and get new things and or come and shop to your heart's content.
Yes.
That's coming up July 7th. Like I said, if you could drop your stuff off by the 5th, would be great. And that's coming up soon.
Crushed curry. Looking at what people are saying here.
So far, Crushed Curry is definitely crushing it.
Yep, is crushing it. Bum. Okay, one other thing that's really fun on these
Carol
cards.
likes them both.
Yes. One other thing that's really fun is to take our shimmery crystal effects. And you know I've done this on a couple different things. It's just really fun to make a little bit of, it makes it pop a little bit more. So I'm going to put it on here and we'll come back to it and see how it looks.
I sometimes like doing just a little dot of that on the leaves of flowers.
Is that what you do when you stamp?
Dewdrop.
That's what Dave does when he stamps.
I do.
A little dewdrop on the leaf. All right, we'll do a little dewdrop. This leaf, did you want a dewdrop?
Wherever you want.
Oh, no, this is your thing.
Sure, on the wide part there.
So. The wide part right here, like a dewdrop. Okay, like a, oops, I'd have to go up so it looks like it's dripping.
Just a little something.
Okay, looks like a little bug to me, but okay, we'll come back to that and see how it goes. All right, I have one more card to show you using our adhesive sheets, of course. So this one, I'm going to use this True Beauty stamp set. It is truly beautiful. These flowers are so big and bold, and it does have designer series paper, which I did not bring over at the moment, but the designer series paper, you can also die cut out flowers. Okay, so what I'm going to do on this one is this one also comes with this big lattice. Yes, lattice. And I think it's tricky to glue it on. Just my personal opinion. So I kind of cut this piece about the size of the parakeet party. And I'm going to take off that last piece. There we go. Sticky. Okay, I'm going to take my parakeet party and put it right on here because it uses almost the whole sheet. And I'm actually going to take let's just see how much extra we have. Yeah, I'm going to take my scissors and just trim that. Nope, you can go run it through because I'm using the mini boss, and the mini boss, sorry, I can't run through that. So Dave's going to run this through and he'll bring it back for us in just a moment.
The big boss does the big boss.
The big boss does the big boss, right. Okay, so we are going to stamp our leaf in our parakeet party again. It's funny, I knew you guys would say the crushed curry, but I really like that one too. But I was trying to sell myself on the other one. All right, so we're going to die cut these out, but there's the leaves. Oh, so pretty. Do you think we should put a water drop on it? Did you hear that? Nope, that's a good thing. Okay, and I'm going to use polished pink. I love him. And we're going to die cut these two out. And notice this is cling stamp, meaning it's rubber. So I'm not using my little pad. Thanks, love.
You bet.
All right, so here it'll come off when we. Oh, he's touching the tools again. So we're going to go ahead and die cut out our leaf. I'm going to put Sending Smiles away. We're going to die cut out the leaf. This one. I don't have this on a magnet sheet yet. Can you put me on full screen? Please. Oh, no worries. And we're going to cut out the rose. A rose is a rose is a rose. Here we go. So make sure those are lined up. You could use a Post-it note, which I think I will use because there's two things here. I want them both to be straight. So we'll get that one on. Fortunately, I have many fingers to hold. There we go. Thanks, love. Get that one lined on. And I saw because the sticky side is up. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. There's one. I'm going to stick down the sticky side right there. And then I'm going to get this one like that. There we go. And stick it down. Now, I know that this is too long. I'm just going to fold it in like that. And let's run it through. And, oh my, Very
Look at all
fun.
those self-adhesive pieces. You wouldn't want to lose those.
Oh, you know what? Those make great graduation hats. Little ones. All right, so here's the pieces we're going to use. The leaf. So pretty, isn't it?
Very pretty.
Laverne. Yes. Is there something you wanted to say? All right. While you're over there, I said on the leaf, should we put a drop of water? I decided not
I was
to.
going to say, there's no comment
There's
about
no
anyone else.
All right. So I could use, here's my lattice. I could use the whole thing, but here's something else I can do. I could actually pull this off and cut it in half. So I've got 2 lattice for the price of 1. So I'm going to pull that off there.
Tie?
Pardon?
Are they lat tie?
Are they lat tie? I have
There's
no.
2 of them,
Two
like
of them,
octopi.
like cacti. Can you imagine learning the English language? How hard that would be? I cannot. Okay, I'm going to snip it down the middle here. Right down the middle like that. Because then I've die cut 1, but I could use it for 2 different cards, or 2 of the same kind of card, but 2 of them. Then the other thing, oh, I forgot my black. Oh, so sorry. Can you grab me a piece of black cardstock? The other thing, I thought it looked odd with this here, so I'm just going to trim off that top, and I'm going to trim off the bottom because it looks like I cut it in half. Well, I don't want it to look like that. I want it to look like I actually finished it, and it looks finished. People don't need to know what I did to get there, right? There we go. And then let's trim off this. I mean, I guess that could be the wall, but I'm going to cut it. I don't want it on there. But how great is the adhesive on this, right? Because it's already on there. So easy to use. Any sheet is fine, love. Thanks. All right, so I'm going to take a piece of, that's okay, basic black cardstock. I'm just going to cut it a 1/4 inch in. So I'm going to cut it at 4 inches and 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4. 5 1/4. There we go. All right. Thank you, dear. And we're going to put that right onto our. This is going to sit right here. Look how pretty that is on the black. It is gorgeous. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this up, this little piece, just a little corner, and so very simple to get that off as I struggle. It really is it's better than the glue, that's for sure, right? There we go. All right, so there's our lattice, and we're going to put it all the way to the edge here, all the way to the edge on the bottom. There we go. Okay, that's like electric. Isn't that pretty? And I still can do another card, which is so great. All right, let's go ahead and put our flower on. I am going to pop this up with dimensionals just on the leaves. That'll give me enough height to make it pop. Pop. That was a very Minnesotan pop. And my flower, so pretty, is also going to get popped up. Maybe one more. I like dimensionals, in case you forgot. All right, I'm just looking for which way I think it would look best. I think I'm gonna do it just like that. Look how pretty that is. Now, I think we should add, actually, I'll go ahead and put it on the polished pink card backing first. So pretty. It's so pretty, guys. I hope you think it's pretty too. And I'm going to use the polished pink ribbon and put a little bow on it. Just a knot, not a bow, a knot. No bows. Just a little knot. Why not? You know, next year I'm teaching 4th grade, and it's kind of fun because kids will actually maybe understand some of my bad jokes.
What can I help you with?
Just adhesive. I'm just going to use this and put a little bit right there. I just got some new glue dots, but apparently I did not bring them over. And I lied. I changed my mind. I didn't lie. I'm going to stick that down. Twist it. There we go. And I'm going to actually stick this down because it's bugging me. So there we are. That one is too long. Now, the last thing we just need are some words. But isn't that pretty? I think it's very, very pretty. I love the green on the black is just, like I said, electric. So I'm going to use Best Year. Laverne, isn't this the one you asked about? I think so. I'm going to use this Happy Birthday to You, and I'm just going to stamp it. Oh, that's right. My black ink fell. I think I'll stamp it in a polished pink. Oh, Dave's going to go get it. So while he's doing that then, I'm going to use my black matte dots. In case you're wondering, I got organized the other day a bit.
I know where it is. I can't reach it.
Oh, okay. I got organized a bit, and I everything that has a blue dot is out of the annual catalog. Because it's very hard when we have so many catalogs and things switch over. It just makes it difficult. So this should make it easier for me to get it figured out. Yeah, holiday mini is red, spring mini is yellow.
Celebration is green.
Were you able to get it?
I'm almost there.
He's almost there. Awesome. Okay, let's grab. Thank you, love. You're the best. Even with your water droplets, still the best. All right, so I'm going to use my Memento Black. And of course, because I can't see through it,
she's making fun of the person who just climbed over 6 things, got underneath in with the dust bunnies, and pulled out the black ink
Love
pen.
you, love you, love you. All right, let's hope we got it straight here. I'm going to try one more time. Wait, so that was up a little bit. So I'm going to try one more time, a little bit down. Pull that side down a little bit more. That's better. No, it's perfect. It's perfect, honey bun. Okay, and I am going to use my punch here. This punch is, I like to do punches upside down. I do put on the end of them, I write, oops, this way. I do write what the dimensions have to be to fit in there. So a little bit less than 3/4, 1/2, and 1. But I still like to do it upside down so that I can actually see, make sure I'm not cutting my words, because see how it can move. I don't want to restamp it. My goodness, that would, there we go. Beauteous. And I'm just going to stick this directly down because I already popped up lots of things and look how pretty it is. Okay, the last thing that this needs is some Wink of Stella.
And that is the Banner Pick-a-Punch.
Banner Pick-a-Punch. Thank you. This needs some Wink of Stella on here. And can you see the shine?
Ooh,
Ooh, ah. I think it's very pretty. Okay, so there is our card using True Beauty. But I want to show you. Here's the one I had made.
You are the true beauty.
Oh, wow, that was kind. Here's the one I used previously. Okay, so here's the one we made today using that adhesive. And I don't know if you can see. Should get it right in the light. Oh, there it was. Do you see those bright dots? Do you see this right here? I can see one here and here. That is glue. And down here, that's because I put this on with glue. So it was kind of messy. It was hard to, I can just see those popping up. Anyway, this is a much cleaner and easier and less frustrating way. Did you have something else, my dear?
Sure.
Okay. I'm debating if I want to do anything else with these.
Coming up next week, we have Kids Craft Camp.
Woo! I have some of my students coming.
Pretty much
That's exciting.
Today is the last day. If you wanted someone for session 1, if you want someone for session 2 in July, plenty of time. Now, Kids Craft Camp, 4 mornings, making fun projects, get a stamp set, get materials, get all the fun stuff, get to see the chickens, and of course, spend the morning with Miss Lisa.
Yep.
So Kids Craft Camp, register at thestamperstudio.com. We have a special button just for registering for Kids Craft Camp.
Thank you. Is there anything else?
Nope.
No.
Good.
If you have not received or have not, oh, look, and I had a black piece of cardstock right here. Sorry, love. You should be getting these in the mail shortly. These are the mini catalogs. I think it's better with that light on.
No,
okay, anyway, these are the mini catalogs of July through December. I can't show you the inside yet, and the celebration. These are so much fun. So this starts July 1, and our current mini catalog ends June 30th. So if you don't have one of those, if you don't get one, please let me know. I'd be happy to send one to you. Free of charge, of course. And put out my other card there. Okay, can I tell you one more thing? Well, first off, what do we think about the water droplet? It's nice.
I love it.
You, Dave loves it. Do you notice, you might not notice, but I think you probably do. Do you notice how this one is so much bigger than that one? It's the same stamp. I actually made a mistake when I stamped this one, and I put this stamp on upside down. So I got the flat side with nothing, but which is a little bit bigger. Anyway, it still works. It just looks really big. All right, friends. Well, that was fun. I hope you had a good time. I'm going to remember to do that with the little water droplets. That is just stunning. This really makes the card. We'll see you on Saturday. Looking forward to it. Some of you are coming over tomorrow night to stamp, which is awesome. Looking forward to that as well. We have some really fun cards to make. So have a great evening. Let me know in the chat if there's something you would like to know on Wonder Wednesdays, like a tool or a technique or something like that. Like the page, share it with your friends, and let's spread that joy of stamping because it is fun, right? All right. Happy stamping, friends.